whenever you get to those foodie missions, it's like, all right, I guess I gotta go push Void Tower. Alright, go in lurk mode. You're distracting me from my job. Pretty sure I'll never catch up with listless in the spam board because of time difference. Crit, I'm so sorry. I'm not meaning to distract you, man. Go get your responsibilities done. You know I appreciate any amount of time you hang out. Even if it's 1 minute. You'll always be the #1 chatter in my heart. Appreciate you, Crit. Have fun. Get your stuff done. This is day 1 of soft launch. Ztlin and Ashe seems to be very, very good strategy. I'm gonna take your idea, I think. Yeah, I mean, Ztlin and Ztlin is a crazy unit. I knew when I pulled him that he was gonna be useful later. He's not, like, this comp will not work early game or even like mid game. Once you get like gears leveled up, then it will work, but it's like pretty gear intensive. And if you'd like, I can go over it with you. So I have CR right here. She is speed tuned to go after Ashe, 50 focus, and then, you know, DPS stats, crit capping. She is also on the Everis set. And then I've also got Natalia. So just stats, really just stats. She's meant to go 3rd in the team's order. So speed tuning, crit capping, which I did a horrible job at, and then DPS stats. Really no sets on her, just stats. And then we also have William. 50 focus is what my goal was, 1st in the team. And then all of this is to add additional DPS. Because, you know, William's kind of a tanky character, so you can afford to go with attack, crit rate, some crit damage. And who's the last? Who am I missing? Oh, my man Ztlin, the lizard. So Ztlin's a little special. He's just there for the ult. And so 2nd in the team's order, 50 focus, and just like William, any additional DPS that you can afford. Oh my god, you have crazy gear. Yeah, it is very gear, like the requirement to get this team working. You have to be like nearing like towards the middle game, or kind of getting close to, yeah. It is a little intensive for sure. Do you like the matrix system? Unless I'm missing something, I'd rather have a store with currency instead of waiting forever for the... I actually really like the matrix system, Gooey. It reminds me of a gacha game that I used to play, Omnioji. I mean, I still play Omnioji. It's just I don't really focus on it too much. It's more of like a maintenance. But it, you know, it gives me hope. I mean, obviously the rates of the legendaries for popping up versus the purples are like extraordinarily low, but that gives me hope of, like, for long-term players, you're going to be able to get every single legendary. Like, the rates, obviously it's going to take a long time, but it gives you the possibility. And then being able to exchange those, I'm not sure if it's going to follow the same system as Omnioji, but people actually would, like, post in forums asking for specific matrix, and being willing to trade matrix that they already have or a character they already own. So yeah, I really like it, Gooey. I'm a fan of it, absolutely. I do think it needs love. Like, the rates are not exactly where I want them to, or would like them to be. And I do feel like once you max your abilities, all you really have to do is refresh with the points. I would like another, maybe a shop or another thing you can redeem those with. I think the matrix system, or more specifically the dispatches, need a tad love. If it gave you matrices from the ones you hunted specifically, would be so much better. That would be awesome. That would be really cool, Squeaker. Yeah, that would be awesome. I'm a fan of those type of systems because it allows you to obtain legendaries free to play just by by putting in the time. Does Avaris actually do? Yeah, so Squeaker, Avaris is very helpful on my Ciara because so Nat doesn't always have enough buffs to fully wipe the minions, and without Avaris, I don't think my Ciara would be able to clear them. But she's able to clear the minions without a defense down or without an attack up. So personally, it was like almost a must for me. And then plus it adds like additional damage to whenever it does proc for against Ashe. So it adds damage. Yeah, it adds some damage to her passive. 50% more damage to be precise. This way the refreshes would be more pointful, so we could target. Oh, that's true. I mean it. Yeah, that is true. Then we could like have a reason to refresh more. Cause I know once you max out your dispatch level, you kind of lose incentive. Didn't think it'd be good on her. More assassin set, in my opinion. Yeah, if you're down for the the RNG, I think a Varus set is more consistent. Cause isn't the assassin set like it's a chance? Cause what if my run fails because it didn't proc that chance? That's kind of how I'm thinking. Whereas the AoE set is every other turn. And that's how her passive works. Or every turn. And her passive is every other turn. Assassin is single target damage boost. Varus only boosts AoE. Oh, I see. Assassin set is single target and Varus is AoE. Interesting. Yeah, I mean, still, I feel like I would need the Varus until I got better pieces to potentially one-shot the minions with Ciara.